Greetings. It is Saturday, October 4th, and we are live. The plan today is some amount of Stellar Blade. When last I was on Twitch, I was playing Remember Me, and then I was distracted because friends wanted to do a co-op run of Baldur's Gate 3, and I wanted to finish the campaign solo before experiencing it in multiplayer, since I expected the multiplayer experience would be inferior. I believe that was a correct decision on my part. I definitely have more difficulty following the plot of that game when we were in multiplayer and following the events, remembering when it actually occurred. So that ended up being a correct choice, but it did mean that I stopped playing Remember Me. I will have to get back into that at some point. However, I recently got Stellar Blade, and I am interested in playing that for a bit. I'm not sure how long the game is. I suspect it's not that long. And we'll see how that goes. I would like to first see if we are actually live on Twitch. That would probably be smart to do. So twitch.tv/myname. It shows as live. It appears to be running at a reasonable frame rate. And if I unmute it, I hear my voice. So we are probably good to go. I would also like to check Twitch Inspector to see if it's complaining. Apologies for not doing this off stream. I am a little lazy and didn't want to log into a separate Twitch account so as not to have to do this live. Okay, and it claims that I'm going at around 8,300 kilobits per second, which is correct for my video quality plus audio. It says the configuration is incompatible. We actually know that that is false unless Twitch has changed stuff recently. I need to reduce the gain on my microphone just a touch as well, I believe. Apparently I talk more quietly when I am doing audio setup than when I am talking to stream. I feel like that should be better, I hope. Okay. And last but not least, just move that around. Okay. Game is a bit louder than I am. My opinion. Maybe we go to sound. It's probably loud in my ears as well, so let's fix this. Your master volume down to something like 85. That seems reasonable. And so far the music doesn't seem to be overly offensive as far as it's demanding my attention, so I'm going to leave it alone. When the music changes its mind and thinks that I actually care about the music, we'll probably have to turn it down. But for now, this will be fine. Okay, back to Stellar Blade. So, when this was available as a demo on Steam, I played it and I had a good time. I got through the campaign part of the demo that they offered, and then fought the additional post-demo campaign boss, which is from later in the game, and you had access to more tools than you had actually unlocked while doing the main campaign demo. I never actually beat that one. I just played it a couple times, and I didn't really see a point in beating my head against a wall or anything for a demo. I'm planning to start a new game anyway, just because it has been a while. And I think I was only an hour or whatever in. The demo wasn't super long, but it was enough to see the gameplay and get an idea that it would actually be enjoyable. I believe all of this is default. Oh, ponytail length. This should be short. Default is long. Oh, apparently Autoloot is also defaulted off. Oh, this carried over most of my settings from the demo as well. That's cool. We aren't using controller, using mouse and keyboard. quickly go through the controls just on this. If anybody is interested, you're welcome to pause here. Sorry. Okay, and for sound, we've seen that. For display, we are saying rose windowed, of course, 1440p, VSync off. I've capped the frame rate at 120. I don't actually expect to get that in gameplay, though according to Steam, we've got it in the menu system right now. My monitors are actually 144 hertz instead of 120, but 120 is more than enough. Anything else? Motion blur, we changed off. Effectively disable. I will leave camera shake on, but I've got my eye on it. Better not notice it very frequently. As far as graphics go, we're gonna see how this works out. I can close Firefox to get back some of this white bar so that it will all fit inside, but I'm hoping things will work well. I'm not playing any videos, but I've got like a YouTube video that I was watching before stream open and paused, and some other tabs and stuff, so there's definitely recoverable video RAM if we need it. We're leaving DLSS on only for the anti-aliasing, since TAA tends to look like garbage. But we are not actually using render scale, we're at 100%. Next, we've got a lot of our settings to high. Character textures are very high. And I've set clutter density to low. I don't find that tends to add a lot, so we'll just get rid of anything that causes us to use more of our performance headroom for things I don't care about. I've also decreased shadow quality, as those are also something I tend not to focus on very much. And we've turned off depth of field, chromatic aberration, film grain, motion blur. So we've got room to decrease if we really need to, though I think our first port of call will be closing our web browser and seeing if that fixes any issues that we might have. I actually really like this. I hope more games decide to do that, where it shows real time how much of your VRAM is being consumed by things that aren't the video game. And it also shows you how much your settings they think are going to consume. Very cool. I think Dragon Age 2 did something sort of similar, but were less precise in the information they provided to you. I think this is mostly default. Speaker name, I guess, is the thing that changed. And I like my HUD to be on all the time. I just like it getting hidden randomly, just because I'm not in combat or something, so we've got that always on. And always display compass as well, since that is part of our HUD, I don't want it. I don't think I've changed any of this for the motion sickness and mobility, stuff like that. I think it had some amount of auto aim or something, and it is, I believe, set to default. Yeah, ranged auto aim. It defaults to on. I've left that alone. Hey, those are our settings. Oh, I played some Hollow Knight. It's on my YouTube channel in a playlist, but I also abandoned the playthrough, so you won't see much of Hollow Knight there, and you won't see any more than what is already there. I am really live, Blake. Yes. Greetings. Yeah, for Hollow Knight Silksong, I haven't played the original and don't intend to. I really enjoyed fighting the individual enemies, like the trash enemies in the world, but I went into multiple bosses in a row that I just found frustrating to fight rather than challenging. The one that finally turned me off of the game was still in Act 1. On the far left side of the map, there was a boss that walks around on the ceiling and will spit acid downwards. And the way to beat that boss, at least what I thought the correct way to beat that boss is, in Silksong, is to hide underneath one of the platforms while he's spitting, get on top of the platform, then jump up and hit him once. If you really want to risk it, twice, and then hide under the platform for his next pass over of acid. And I thought that was a really stupid way to have to beat a boss, because it isn't challenging or interesting, it's just time consuming. So I asked a friend who'd also played the game and was further than I was. I said, is this the way you're actually supposed to beat this boss? And he got back to me eventually and said, yeah, that's the strat. I said, okay, great, I am done with this game, thanks. So that was my Silksong experience. I'm glad that some people enjoy it. It's not for me. Let's see, what else have I played? I've been playing some Helldivers. That game is a buggy mess right now. Absolute disaster. Okay, let's get started. We're going to do new game, not continue. And we'll go on normal. Which is the middle difficulty. I could be going easier in story, but we are not.
Transmitting final briefing. As of now, Airborne Squad 7 will exterminate the Alpha Nativas occupying District 3. Their objective is the capture or dispatchment of the Elder Nativa. Pods entering atmosphere.
1 minute until threshold is reached. The threshold has been surpassed. Activating shield. Code red! Code red! All available drop pods will be ejected according to Protocol B-32.
No!
For those two drop pods that collided, it didn't seem like either one was malfunctioning at the time. Which sort of speaks to this being a poor delivery system for our
07531, pod landing complete.
well, they will die to their own entry, even if the enemy doesn't kill them.
The hatch. Come on. Come on!
Excuse me. I was pressing the button.
Taki?
Eve, are you alright? This place is dangerous. Take my hand.
Lovely slow motion there, of course.
way to the rendezvous.
Realize our frame rate.
You take the left. I'll take care of this side.
Around. Okay, well, like in the upper 90s. In the 80s. Okay, this is pre-play.
Eve, this
Cool.
way.
What is Celebrate about? The current ideas that is about busty anime girl fighting monsters. I don't know. What I've read and seen about it is that the gameplay is quite good. So you can sort of spam our light attack, but it seems like at the end of our string we
I see you
end
still
up
have your combat
locked
senses.
for a while.
Coordinates? The rendezvous point is at 2 o'clock. 400 meters in front of us.
Got a 3 attack heavy string. We also appear locked at the end of it. Oh, is it a touch loud? Okay, I can fix that. Master volume. Okay, down from 85 to 75. I just listen to it and then watch our bars. I am a little bit above it for the most part, it seems. Is this any better, Blake? It looks like we do take fire damage. That's good to know.
Eve, follow me.
Can we drown? We can swim. Okay. Or maybe we can't swim very much.
This way to the rendezvous.
Okay.
Left. I'll take care of this side.
The freedom of swimming is a solution. Seems to be no difference between tapping and for a light attack. No, sir, please.
I see you still have your combat senses. Great. Coordinates?
Yeah, clearly they aren't willing to do enough for the butt people that want to see the butt muscle back. You can't take it back. Okay, if you just heavy attack once. We actually end up locked in that end of that swing for a long time. Way longer than if we just attacked a second time. It's like that, I'm blocked this entire time. But if I just press twice, I basically get 2 attacks in the same amount of time as that animation. Same issue if we stop after the second as well, we're just locked in that animation for a minute. So you seem pre-incentivized to go through your... Oh, am I outside of the places you're willing to have me be for? Okay. You seem pre-incentivized to complete the combos instead of mix them. No. Not with the light ones. Okay. So I can do light, light, heavy, and then heavy. That's nice.
Eve, follow me.
Okay, heavy into light also works. So just don't stop the combo before the end, I guess, is the lesson. That is our dodge.
That was close. Come here.
Really, they could have used that as a way to teach me how to dodge, but okay. I also like the music.
Eve, we shouldn't go up route.
You really want me on rails? Okay, got it, yeah. Can I jump over? Okay, we can climb. What is my sprint? It should be alt, but it's not giving me a sprint. EM is railroading, exactly. Left alt toggle sprint. Yeah, that's what I'm pressing. Maybe this is just like a time where I'm not allowed to sprint. There's no way this is my sprint speed.
Watch out! It's the unlisted Nativo. I'll handle this one. Watch out! There's more! Great, let's go.
I have a beta skill that is some sort of stat. I'm not sure. And okay, cool. So my mana is above my health, and my beta consumes, I'm guessing,
Are you alright, you?
2 mana.
My body frame.
Take this. It's first aid.
I don't know. The story started off with us just dropping into this planet and fighting the local inhabitants.
There's more of them.
So far, it is not clear that we aren't the baddies. I have also
Let's
never
get out of
played
here before more of them show up.
Gears of War. Oh, I have a second beta
Watch
skill
out,
now.
Eve! Get behind me!
Let me get behind you. Where are you? I am exploring. Calm down. By body frame, do you mean Warframe, but with hot anime girls instead of Warframes?
You secured. Rendezvous point in sight. This way! Watch out for Garner's interceptions.
You mean better. Oh. Okay.
You secured. Rendezvous point in sight. This way!
Okay. Wait a
Watch
second.
out for Garner's interception.
If I just go over here, is that like a script? Is this you killing me for going off, or did I just miss an incoming thing? I just missed an incoming thing. Okay, cool. Okay, I'm going to turn down camera
Don't
shake.
stop! Keep moving, Eve!
I'm sure the person that designed that feature did a great job. Very proud of them. Let's just find that sucker. Camera shake, okay. Maybe like a 3. A 3 is a good amount of shake. But you won't let me even look left. Okay. We're so on rails that I'm not allowed to turn my camera to the left.
Eve! Don't go too far!
Okay, so it looks like if we're paying attention, we can see the ground light up with fire before stuff lands.
This isn't looking good.
Could be relevant to our boss
Let's
fight,
go.
who knows?
Is that an Alpha Nativa?
Let's join them.
That massive flaming ship really did sneak up on us.
Oh, my God.
No! The squad's life signs. We're the only two left.
Eve. Eve, pull yourself together.
Taki?
Listen to me. We haven't completed our mission. Now it's just up to us to see this mission through. Understand?
Survive the ship landing on it.
Eve!
But we're gonna kill them with swords. He gets multi-hit combos. That should be immediately back. Wait, what was it? To get up quickly? Was it dodge? Or was it jump? Thank you for not making that a quick time. Hit it.
It wasn't an alpha, but it was a strong one. You fought well. Even better than during training.
We were all together. But then...
The damage to your body frame is serious. We have to find the supply camp. Wait, Eve. I hear something. Eve! Eve, are you all right?
Bird friend.
Alpha Naytiba.
Literally the worst hugs.
Here, friend. It's me you want. No!
Smart enemy. Kill the weak and out of it one first instead of just fighting the boss character. Also, apparently, immediately killing the boss character, so it's fine.
Get out of here.
Taki!
I don't understand how she is buying me time to get out of here with that. He seems freed out of it. It's got a free blade arm thing still. Scanning is useful for navigation purposes. Print any abilities you want at camp somethings. I think it was kiosks.
It's quiet.
Still, make sure to stay cautious. It's where the Alpha Naytiba is.
Don't think I'm getting a bunch of achievements. Yes. At least one dude exists. After all, they need to be able to procreate. It's unclear to me why, if everybody is dead, this guy is around.
No, get ready.
Or how it is that I survived that fight. Maybe we've gone back in time. I don't know. I'm definitely open to having anything that's going on explained to me, though. That would be great.
So this
Indeed, Adam and Eve.
the 8 or 7.
Yes. This was the final battlefield of civilization.
You confirm or deny if this is exactly as the Bible
It
told
was
them.
also known as a truly colossal city.
Something is falling from the sky. A strange sensation.
It's called rain, darling.
This must be Earth's rain.
We can admire the scenery later. We have a job to do here.
I want to rebalance the audio. Drone appearance unlocked, apparently. Great. So, Sam's. What if I bring you back up to, like, 85? 90. Let's go with 90. We're going to turn our effects down to 90. Our music down to, like... We'll try 90. So then we get louder voices. As I move around this menu, maybe effects go down to 85. 85 is the number one.
The terrain data's changed recently.
Oh, you want me to hold? We've held escape. Data bank, okay. So we know about people. Don't have anything about what's going on. Missions. We complete. Okay. This is going to tell us exactly what's happening. It's all going to make sense. 7th Airborne Squad. Earth has been taken over by the monster species called Naytibas. All of humankind evacuated to the colonies in space, leaving Earth a desolate wasteland. To take back what was theirs, the humans decide to wage war against the Naytibas. However, the onslaught of Naytibas made it practically impossible to even land on the surface. One by one, the airborne squad members fall, but Eve manages to crash land to Earth. With the help of her commander, Taki, Eve starts pushing onward in an attempt to join her comrades. But just before they make it to their rendezvous point, Eve and Taki are caught in an explosion caused by a fallen vessel. Eve and Taki barely make it out, but the rest of the 7th Airborne Squad is wiped out. Eve falls into despair, but with Taki's encouragement, she stands once more. However, a black Alpha Naytiba appears, ruthlessly attacking Taki, leaving her critically wounded while she tries to protect Eve. I believe she was stabbed through the chest and her arm chopped off. Which is a bit more than critical, I would think. Possibly mortal, even. Eve, get out of here. Eve, barely conscious, can only watch as Taki... Okay, good. As Taki dies. Suddenly, a smoke grenade lands in front of her, concealing her in smoke. And a stranger saves Eve and helps her escape the situation. The man's name is Adam. He's a scavenger, one of the few survivors left on Earth. Eve is suspicious of him, but there is no doubt that he is the reason she is alive. Not to mention that he fixed her body frame. Adam makes a proposal to Eve after hearing that her objective is to eliminate the leaders of the Naytiba, the Alpha Naytibas and the Elder Naytiba. He offers to guide Eve to the location of an Alpha Naytiba in exchange for her help in retrieving a hypercell from the Hall of Records located in Eidos 7. Eve, who needs information about Alpha Matibas more than anything, agrees to Adam's offer and heads to Eidos 7 together. This should be offer and they head to Eidos 7 together, but, you know, foreign company. That was our completed quest. That was our intro. And then we've got Scavenger Adam as our active quest. The item that Adam asked for is in the Hall of Records. Go to the Hall of Records by following the drone controlled by Adam. Okay, so in my opinion, a fair amount of this probably should have been more clearly communicated. I could be a moron and have somehow missed all of this, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't communicated in-game. Okay, so we've got like an inventory. I'm not seeing a quantity of slots, so we may be safe from inventory management. Praise be. We've got a skill tree, which we navigate with 1 and 3. We've got skill trees we can't even see yet. Pony would be skeptical. Okay. So maybe not exactly as it was in Scripture. A touch of creative license, perhaps. We've got Taki, we've got Adam. Taki is the commanding officer of the 7th Airborne Squad. They say that in the colony's combat simulations, her speed was unmatched. Her name is Taki for a good reason. I'm failing to make the connection. The 7th Airborne Squad gets obliterated by the Tibas while entering Earth's atmosphere. However, the missions still go. Taki finds Eve and intends to regroup with the squad. Yet the Tibas onslaught practically wipes out Taki's squad. To make matters worse, an unidentified Atiba strikes without warning, leaving both Taki and Eve at death's door. In this desperate moment, Taki sacrifices herself to save Eve. There is still life in the flames of hope. Which I assume means she's coming back to life. Then we've got Adam, who is a scavenger from... I'm guessing that's Zion. Okay. Very on the nose, aren't we? He saved Eve's life from an unidentified Atiba. Though Eve did not trust him at first, Adam suggested he and Eve work together, and so they arrive at Eidos 7. We've learned about enemies. Just going to look at their combat information. I'm going to sort of ignore the ecological information, I think, at least for now. Not overly intimidating, can be easily taken down. From the front. Okay, so don't attack from the back, maybe. As well as attack by slashing with their bone saw blades. Stay calm and okay, that's not helpful. This is our boss guy. Brutes are beasts with superhuman power. Be careful of their aggressive attacks that span wide areas. Yep, got that. Whenever it's enraged, it overloads its machine core. Okay. Machine core is interesting, because these aren't purely biological. Presumably. Overloaded cores turn bright yellow and cause explosions. Brutes' explosive attacks come in a variety of forms, including continuous explosions, shockwaves, and ground blasts. Keep your distance, act fast. I don't think I experienced a bunch of those, so I'm guessing we got an altered version of the boss. Our first encounter. So we've got basic attacks, right is the heavy, left is the quick, and you can make combos between them. Yep, we saw that. Press shift to get up quickly. I think that's my dodge key, which is also bound to one of my mouse buttons as well, because I don't really use shift in games. We've got guard to... Oh, decrease damage. So it's not that I don't take damage. Unless there's like a... So I felt like the game slowed down when I did my guard at the right time. Which means I'm looking for like a parry thing somewhere here. Apparently potions exist. Haven't encountered that yet. You can quickly approach and attack enemies by using Rush. Hold right click to rush. Show me again. Okay. I'll go through those on my own time. Okay, cool. So most of this stuff is locked. Excuse me. Oh, we can already play dress up. That's nice. I think our default look is fine. Oh, that's new. Okay, so I've got like light, heavy, heavy, heavy. Sure. So we've got a bunch of these that we're supposed to be playing with, I guess. Hello. The answer phone. We fast travel through the phones. It's like the Matrix. And our run key actually works now. Okay. So being forbidden from running was just a tutorial level thing. Speaking of, we are still getting in like the upper 80s to 90s per frame rate, even now that we're past the totally on rails tutorial. So we might actually be good with our settings for the rest of the game. That's pretty sweet. And if I boot you, you give me items. Did you see that? You a baddie? No.
Falling debris. Be careful, Eve.
I could use a double jump.
Something is coming.
It's a crustacean type. They're common enough. Alright. Area is clear.
I'm not sure that the game had auto loot during the demo. I very much appreciate that I'm not required to pick up all the crap the enemies drop. Or that I get out of boxes that I break. And this is... okay. And I can't guess the passcode, it looks like. None of these I can click on, and my number keys don't work, nor do letters. Okay. Let
We
me
need
out.
the security code.
Game. Thank you.
Hey, investigate this place. This is the Legion that was killed in the final war.
Sorry, I was trying to see if red container blows up. It appears the answer to that's possibly no. Okay, that's a heck of a code.
There's an encrypted code in the memory stick.
It's a security code, a type of entry permit.
To change sound balance once again. Master volume all the way up. I tend to say like 7 is probably around the same. Probably bring that down a bit more. So I'm just checking the volume in OBS. I want voices to be loud and easy. Hint. Okay, give me a hint. Investigate the nearby area and find the security code. Thanks. Okay.
Try entering the code.
need to shove the door open, it doesn't open itself, that's fair.
The buildings are collapsing.
It's because of the city's unstable terrain. You'll get used to it soon.
Assume down the street is the correct way, so we'll go off to the side first. Oh, right. Yep. Legionnaire 451's resolution. Only death remains in the city. Humans who've lost all hope have locked themselves up and are waiting for death to take them. I think some areas of the orbit elevator are still functional. Let's use that to head out into space. Yes. And we cannot hover over or click on the highlighted words. Rest. Is this going to heal me? It does heal me, okay. What are you?
What was that just now?
It's a machine that collects relics. It's rare, so make sure to hold on to it if you come across one.
Okay. Is this like those... I guess it's Dark Souls. Yeah. Where they have like the little neutral creature that tries to escape you, and it has the upgrade item inside of it if you kill it. I'm sort of feeling like that's what that was. I feel like my manual? No. Get it. Tifa. Oh. Show me the guy that had the thing inside of him. Looks like they're not going to give me an entry for whatever that creature was. It's kind of sad. Oh, let me at least see what it was. Tumbler expansion module. This is an upgrade material for rechargeable tumbler. In year 2042, Eidos Company released an expansion module as an updated option for the rechargeable tumblers. It was very popular because it's reasonable price and ability to easily increase potion capacity. Okay. So this is us getting more Estus flasks. I'd love to see it. I'm going to quickly heal. Oh. I don't get to heal a second time. Benches are single use. Noted. You swim. Can we dive? We'll have to continuously acquire items, but I don't need to because you added the auto loot feature. Thank you, game. Very kind. Now, I think there's also a fishing mechanic in the game, but I'm guessing we don't have our fishing rod yet. So it's not getting any sort of like tutorialized prompt to do it.
There's a Legion camp in a place like this.
Well, I'm getting experience for killing these, right? Ooh. No, I'm not getting experience for killing these. test a game. Okay, I did get some. Okay. We sometimes get money, I guess it is, for killing those, which means we have to always kill them. Camp. Camps are places where you can save your progress and get some rest. You can activate them by obtaining Vitcoins found near camps. Sit down on the chairs at camps to recover HP and refill the rechargeable tumbler. Your stored items will be retrieved if space is available. Some enemies will be revived when resting at camp. Okay, we've got effectively exactly the bonfires from Dark Souls. I think the saving is different, since it sounds like it won't just save my progress periodically, that I actually have to find a chair if I want to quit the game. I don't like that. Still in camps, use the vending machine at the camp to purchase items. You can learn or train skills through the kiosk. Okay. Activate camp. And it indicates saving the bottom left. Got an achievement for camp preparation. Activated the first camp. Okay, what's the shop got? Spare healing. Spare healing. Some sort of grenade. Another grenade. Damages enemy shields. Makes nearby enemies collapse. Okay. So I guess the shield one might actually be useful on bosses, but they're probably immune to shock. At the end of the day, those are so far all consumables, so we're just going to ignore them. Then we've got the SP Initializer, which will reset your skill tree and refund all SP. I definitely prefer when that's free and something I can just change my build as much as I want. But, oh well. At least it seems to be cheap, though limited in quantity. Okay, what else have we got? I can learn a new skill. Change skill trees. Select the skill Perfect Dodge. I appear to be railroaded on the first skill selection. Great. Completely evades enemy attacks. Upon successful Perfect Dodge, press Heavy Attack to perform an additional attack. A successful Perfect Dodge charges Burst Energy, which is my mana. Why are we not seeing her do the follow-up attack? Or is she doing it during that jump? She doesn't look like she's attacking during that jump. Oh, okay. Hold to learn Perfect Dodge. Yeah, I'm not seeing any attack going on there. Okay. Look to have 1 SP left if I want to spend it on something. I can make it easier to Perfect Dodge. You'll love to see that. More frames. Well, that's fun. We like when our defensive options let us be aggressive. That costs 1 SP. Counter 1. Will be used after a successful perfect parry on an enemy's attack. Moves quickly behind the enemy to counter, stuns the enemy. This is a combo attack skill. That looks really fun. Oh, thank you. Okay, I'm allowed to see my locked nodes as well. That's good. This one, it looks like we spend less time moving around after our perfect parry, which means we might be able to get more damage in during whatever that stun window is. Well, that was good. Okay, so we're currently leaning very heavily towards being a parry build. I liked during the tutorial when it slowed down time, when I assumed those were perfect parries, which caused the time to slow down, and me to get the sound effect. And I enjoyed that from Lies of P and multiple other games since. So we still got skill trees we can't see. We can unlock them in the future, but we'll have to pay some money. Our attack key tree looks like it's mostly pre-filled for us. Not super interested in doing air stuff. Well, that was cool. Only be used on enemies that are not in combat? That sounds awful. Successful ambush or assault. What's an assault? This is effectively another thing that is out of combat since I'm leaping down from a high spot. Okay, this is a garbage tree. Fair enough. Then we've got the mana one. Or magic one. Yeah, obviously we go towards our parry. Cool beans. I will say that movement in a very confined area doesn't feel super precise. Probably because I'm using keyboard to rotate. So I can only do 45-degree commands without rotating my camera, without rotating the camera, obviously. I wish this was a single menu system instead of a bunch of different kiosks that I need to interact with. I can live with that. I can change music, that's lovely. Okay. Great, let's not do that. Rest. Dream. Well, this is good. We actually get to see why we're alive now.
What's wrong?
It's nothing.
From here on, you have to stay alert, Eve.
Then enemies respawn. Oh! Okay. Hi. I need to recover my body. Looks like that. We open the car. We hit the car. Hit the car several times. We get a micro drive. I jump on the car. Do I get hurt? I do not. barrel is going to explode and hurt. Hit around the barrel first. And then we test if it explodes and hurts us. How much damage does this do? Honestly, not bad. It also means it's probably not super useful against enemies either.
Oh, it's one of the Legion's old supply boxes.
Do you think there's anything useful?
Potion. Press D to use the currently selected potion. Hold D to select the desired potion.
Well, it's Legion, so compatibility shouldn't be an issue.
We've got Rechargeable Tumbler. That is the one that restores when we rest. Got Lingering Potion, which was a consumable we could purchase at the kiosk. Got Highly Concentrated, which is also the one we could buy at the kiosk. But we'll make sure that we have Lingering.
Make sure to take everything.
So we want to avoid using consumables. No.
Eve, be careful. You see the rapids below. If you fall, it's over.
Okay, if I'd waited a little bit longer, they would have told me I'm not allowed to swim here. Fair. Okay. Okay, we can swing. Oh, interesting. The direction I have my camera pointed will actually change what these do. Because W, when I'm pointed like this, swings me back and forth, but when I'm pointed like this, causes me to climb to the side. Then, I guess that would... Yep, okay. You can apparently rotate. Does that mean that I can actually swing backwards like this? Okay, I would like to rotate. Then want to swing back, so we're pressing the back key. And I want to leap when I'm on the back swing. I still go forward. Fair. Okay. If I'm facing this way and I leap on the back swing, I go forwards. But not very much, obviously. So the way that we fling ourselves is only somewhat related to the actual swing motion. Heal. That looks like death. Box. Yeah. Oh, hi, I remember you. Oh, back up, that's you exploding. Balance. Enemies maintain their stance with balance. Balance is displayed below the HP and shield gauges. You can knock enemies off balance by throwing a perfect parry. Enemies that are completely knocked off balance become groggy. Use Retribution to deal massive damage. Will you tell me how to use Retribution? Your heal has a decent amount of animations, so we need to make sure to actually plan around using it. Oh. Yeah. That's you glowing, which means you're exploding. Can I parry whatever that get run at me? I'm guessing that's parryable since it seemed to be blockable. If I boop the card, do I get stuff? No. Okay, so we need to only boop cards that have the glowing hood, I guess, which in case they're lootable. If I go up, do I get loot? I go up, you give loot. You do not give loot. Okay. Got equipment. Gear is equipment that can improve Eve's combat abilities. You can equip gear in gear sockets to boost your desired combat capabilities. You can access gear sockets in the equipment tab by pressing escape in the menu, to enter the menu. You can collect Omni Bolts to unlock more slots and equip more gear. That's my unlock slot. Combo attack enhancement gear. Combo attack power level 2 or higher. 14%. Use attack power for combo attacks level 2 or higher. So I guess that's the second and all subsequent attacks in the string. There's also an area off back here to the right, which had some boxes in it. We've run a dead end. Is this the famed yellow paint? I think it might be. Okay. Yellow paint on that ledge as well. Fantastic. Unlike some people who I've seen complain about it, I'm not against the yellow paint. If I'm not able to climb
There's
literally
another
everything,
supply box over here.
it's definitely nice to be told that I'm allowed to climb.
I'm sure there are more supply boxes. It'll help us survive. So, look carefully.
Got extreme something, I don't know what it was though. I guess that's the downside of having the auto loot on. Just that I can't slowly pick up items and see what they are before getting them. I guess this drops down to where we were before. We climbed this, no. scan. Press tab to have the drone scan the surrounding areas. Scanning locates places you can hang from. Why does that have a cooldown? It also shows enemies, shows crates and people. Okay, so you want to go
Are other
this
cities
way.
in a similar state?
By comparison, the city is looking pretty good. After the colony extinction, most places were nothing but dust.
It looks like we cannot attack through walls, even though they look like they should be attacked through a wall. If I break you, is this going to unlock the door or something? No. Like that.
Huh? Wait, there's a fusion cell. Let's open the car's hood.
I know, Adam. I know.
Oh, surprise! At least the fusion cell's intact.
Fusion cell?
It's a high-energy compression battery. Thanks to that, Earth's night isn't dark yet.
Oh, it's the previous generation of the Infinity Cell.
Be sure to keep that. It's very valuable.
Quaint old technology. Used to activate a fusion drive. We open that from the other side.
Damn. It's a trap.
I think that yellow one is new. It's a lot of you. Well, I appreciate that some of them just sort of like coming up watching. I've hit some hurdles since we're back down. Also exploded that one. Oh, where am I? How did... Oh, that does a lot of damage to you.
We're in the clear. Where do we go now?
This way. There are traces of markers left behind
Jump
by
up
the
that.
legions.
Beautiful chain reaction. convenient that our scan can tell which of the dust form things are actually enemies hidden, which are not. What have we done to ourselves?
Live on forever.
Ah, more mana. Yes. Looks like nothing to climb. We're done with that area. We're not going to follow that waypoint. So that's clearly the way it wants me to go. That's your hint. Follow the markers placed by Leached. Okay. Got a bunch of enemies. One is like around the corner, I think it is. That doesn't seem fair. We revive. So if I'm not allowed to attack you like through the wall, do you expect me to just go like here? Okay, so you have a QT for the execution break stance. Good to know. It turns out that the strat is when we have an enemy that's behind a wall, we know he's going to ambush us. We don't try to hit him like slicing through the wall. We just prepare ourselves to do the perfect parry and execute, I guess. That's the strat. That's fair enough. You again. Oh no, the pass. Maybe the mask is up on the train. Game, please. There's literally a ramp. Please let me up. Okay. We are upset. Okay, well, I am looking for a passcode. I don't think we plan on that. Did we get up there either? There were some handholds we were able to use back here. That guy is behind the wall. jump onto that. It looks very jump onto a bolt. Missing. There's a human. Okay. Go again. Be the human. Aha, okay. I'm just blind. Fair. Hey, buddy. You have a passcode.
The memory stick's fried.
Oh. Was this glowing? No. Okay. Did the fried memory stick have my passcode? No. We need to come back, I guess. This is fine. Follow the markers. Yeah. Well, that was elegant. So we can beam across. And we can climb up or jump. Hold. Let's go up. Nope. That wasn't it. Yep. Up. Eve. Eve, up. I can see it. Jump. Thank you. There's a human. That human might have a passcode. Nope, nope, nope! Up. Eve, up. I can, like, jump. I was hoping to grab the bar on the way down. Maybe that's not a mechanic. Oh, it's saving now. Okay, that's good. If I just run off and jump, just hope. Yes. Swap. Unclear what I've got by doing this. Just beam over here anyway from that way. We can ascend into the area where I fell and died. Hello. This was the other way to cross. Okay, so we just had a bunch of different ways we could get there. It's nice. Yeah, it looks like death. This is where I can. Oh wow, so much stuff. Hey buddy. Out. The last words of the hopeless. Decades have passed since the appearance of Naytibas and the evacuation of humankind to the colony. They say the airborne squad is descending to rescue the remaining humankind. But there's no sign. We can't do this anymore. I can't do this anymore. Passcode. You love to see it.
The memory stick still has the security code registered. It also has record of a message log.
Scan complete.
Guessing that's too far of a drop. I'll just... Oh, maybe not. There's a glowy thing over there. We descend to the glowy thing by getting across and going down to that yellow paint. Okay. We need to timer swing? Yep. Bit to the right on the beat before we swing over. Thing. Choking. It's on the other side of this wall either way.
You have to cross here. Do you see the ladder behind me?
Yes. So we've got some climbing stuff over there. Looks like a hole in the wall, maybe. And does the ominous red light have significance?
I can't reach the ladder. The water level is too low.
Try using the plank.
This... Is this a hole in the fence? It is a hole in the fence. We are free. There are fish here, but we still don't know how to fish. But we do know that it is a mechanic. I would like to ascend this. Can I get on the box? No. Can I get on the plank? Yes. It looks like you are not a hole in the wall. You're just silhouette. Oh, up. A little bit left, and then up, 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 right, then up. Give, up. Eve, up. Nope. Lewis's testimony, with an S followed by an apostrophe followed by an S. Lucas, look up at the sky. There's something falling. Ellipses, 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 ellipses. Ellipses, ellipses. I wonder what that is. I didn't hear the orbital explosion warnings go off. Ellipses. Ellipses, 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 ellipses. Ellipses, 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 the ellipses. That was his testimony. We'll need to go back down there, though. We can probably take the bar down, right? No. Or at least we need to be more accurate if we want to take the bar down. We do have a code, though. The last one. Just too bad. Sure, what is the hint? Use the floating. I hate you so much, game. Sure, give me another hint. Use the floating plank thing. Thank you. Oh, that wasn't the code for this. Okay. So we still don't have the code for that box. And it looks like we can get gold out of boxes we destroy multiple times. Not just the first time. That's different from a lot of games. Most games you would only get it once. Bar? Okay. Bar? As far as ways to get back, that's probably the faster one. Bar. Wall. Okay, we want to go underwater to find where that money is. Already opened that box. Okay, if I want to use that ladder, I could like take this plank, which is a physical object, and push it around. Get it. Oh yeah, the entire area is clearly beefed up. I'm wondering if we're ever going to get to the point where we're making a decision if we use a camp or not, versus just always activating it. Because it's consumes something, but it seems like you just get that thing right at the camp anyway. Go back into survival. So that takes, I guess, 3 SP. No. Oh, it consumes beta charge. Right. Yeah, that must be it. We're saving up for that. Easier to perfect parry. You love parry window. Okay. We save. We check kiosk for stuff to buy. Same things as the last one. Don't need to change music. We rest. We are healed. Enemies will respawn. Oh. Up. I was hoping to be able to drop down and kill an enemy. Is that something? Oh no. Grabbed onto it as you fell. Thank you.
We have to go through this building. Try putting the fusion cell you have here.
Hey, you're glowing. What if I touch this door first? It's now got a quick way back to box need a code for. That's good. There's like a guy with a glowing face over here, right? No, he was just in a red light. Okay, you're new. What? Okay, that was really badly done. We're gonna need to improve a lot if we're fighting many of those at a time. Or just in sequence. Is that another shield one? No. What? Oh, I didn't do it. Nice wind up, buddy. Back away. Now, I don't know what that glow means. From an earlier enemy, I thought that it meant he was going to explode, do a bunch of damage that was nearby. Oh! We're waiting the last hit. Another box. The one that we found a code for. Give me that hint again. Thank you. Just make me wonder if I missed a code in the earlier area. Lament of Despair. The network has been destroyed. I'm completely disconnected from the colony signal. We have nowhere to fall back to. Is this the Naytiba's doing? Is the colony safe? What happened to Mother Sphere? I lost track of time, since even that won't automatically correct itself. For the sake of my own sanity, I must keep track of the calendar by force editing my memory sticks. Okay, good you, buddy. Doesn't seem like I missed anything. I am pretty tempted to rest a game. Yes, let us rest. Okay. I believe we're just short on experience for another games. Yeah. 82%. We descend ladders quickly, love to see it. Shield. Eve is protected by a shield. Eve has damage reduction while the shield is active, and the damage reduction effect increases as the shield's protection level increases. The protection level decreases after each time the shield takes a certain amount of damage. Okay. Some enemies are also protected by a shield. Enemies have damage reduction while the shield is active. Destroy the shield to stun the enemy, or disrupt their use of skills. Use skills like Shield Breaker or Shield Destruction Gear to quickly destroy an enemy's shield to turn the tide of battle. Shield Breaker. Okay, is that a beta skill? Bullet slash. It is a beta skill. Okay, we don't have that. Maybe something good to invest in. I'm still going to save up for my easier parries though. But this would probably be after the parries. We do have an alternative to shield break ability, which is just get our parries correct. As he can't shield while he's stunned, and we get our execute. Investigate a map.
Adam, what is this?
Don't you know this already? It's a map.
A map? How do you synchronize the location on the map?
Plastic Hearts, Volume 3. I'm guessing that's section number 6. It's S number 6. I would have used the section or subsection symbol, but okay. Oh, this is just like a plot. Or, not plot. This is part of a book that is not the game. I'm not going to read this. I apologize. Oh, never mind. It does reference... Okay. This references Mother Sphere, which we saw in an earlier thing, so we'll read it. Athena, my love, wait. Palace. 1, 2, 3. 2, 2, 3. Try to do a little better. You said you dance for whom does the rose smile with me? Athena, I know I did. But can we go a little slower? Palace. With beauty, with grace, just as we were born. Athena. My little treasure. I am a hacking device. Cyberspace is my realm. I don't know how to dance like this. Palace. Right. You're dangerous, and cute, and weak. There, I won. Quickly now. Athena, should I lick the plug? Palace. Oh, dear Mother Sphere, please forgive Your sinful daughter. Okay. I assume this is the romance story of a man and his robot. Lovely. No, but I can't up here. I think. Excellent. 95% of the way to our easier parries.
The crack is quite deep. It's going to be difficult to pass. We'll have to go across, past the parking tower.
Just keep getting further and further away from my box through which I require a passcode. I shove the explosive barrel next to you. Can I cause you to open instead of having to order? Parking tower. Do you have a code for me? I'm getting so far away from my box. You do not have a code for me.
May your memories live on. Forever. A supply camp in a place like this.
Supply camp? What's that?
It's a depot, set up by the airborne squad who came here before.
Looks like it's been abandoned for a long time. How come they set up a camp in a corner like this?
Well, the supply camp also serves as an important base.
Is this parking lot important?
It could also mean that this place is very dangerous.
Then I guess this place could be useful for us.
Supply camp. Supply camps feature more devices than regular camps. You can use the repair console here to enhance weapons, increase the rechargeable tumbler count, and upgrade your exospines. And upgrade Eve's combat abilities. You can also upgrade your drone, craft nanosuits, and fast travel to other camps. And I suppose the fast travel is how we can get back to our box if we find the passcode somewhere here. Because that would give a reason for fast travel to exist if we have to leave behind boxes and go back for them. Okay, tell me about Selenium. Shop. Use the same items as before. Skills. Oh, we have 3 SP instead of just 2. I guess we got like a free one for accomplishing something. Are you gonna force me to spend my XP on something, buddy? The 3 is flashing. You're not letting me go to the left. Okay. So we're learning Blink, it would seem. At least it only costs 1 SP, which I guess is why they gave me one. So I don't get super annoyed at them for stealing the SP that I've earned. Okay, Blink. Can only be used when an enemy is attempting a fatal attack. Dodges and teleports behind the enemy to attack. Stuns the enemy. Charges burst energy upon landing a successful attack. So I need to dodge into your attack. A fatal attack appears to be when you glow yellow and then blue. Is that the attacks I've been walking away, so dodging away from with the sword and grabby guy? And it looks like you're trying to time it for when he is attacking you, not when you see the animation of the signal. And it could be that your sword also glows when you're supposed to do it? Is that the idea? The enemy glows to signal you're supposed to, then your sword glows to signal it's time to do so. I just can't tell if that's part of the animation for once you've initiated it, or if that is the signal to initiate it. Interesting. Okay. You can learn that. And I guess that's sort of... Okay. Press F to train your skills. Training. Select a skill in the kiosk to train it. You can also try out skills you haven't trained yet. If you're not used to combat, try increasing your proficiency with various skills through training. Blink. When enemy glows, to a fatal attack, use Blink to counter it. If the enemy is within the skill's range, use sword will glow the same color. Okay. Press forward and dodge. Use sword glows to move out of the targets. Move to the target's rear and counterattack. Brilliant. My sword. Hi. Have I trained the skill? That was almost too early. Doing it like I do the parry. Okay, I want to actually... Can I parry this? Okay. So I definitely can't parry if I start the parry when my sword glows. What if I wait longer? No. So it looks like Fatal Attack is just not parryable. That's my guess. Definitely not blockable. That was too early to bit. Okay. Just want to be confident that it's not parryable. It's too early again. Please. Really? Oh my goodness. I'm so bad. Okay. One more try. Okay, I'm pretty convinced I can't parry it. Okay. Exit train. Tab C. Okay, I would just want to say I have weird keybind preferences. I did not bind Tab C to something in the menus. That is them combining my keybinds. I'm innocent. Grab the focus boost for parry. For easier parries, rather. Was there an easier dodge? Yes. We'll probably want to get the easier dodge as well, then. Unless easier blink is a separate skill. Makes it easier to use blink and repulse. There is an easier blink. Okay. So given that blink is effectively a dodge, and there is an easier blink skill and an easier dodge skill, I'm guessing easier dodge won't make it easier to blink, so that it's not going to like stack with this skill. Which means we want to avoid the easier dodge, because there's no reason we'd ever want to dodge and not do damage when we can blink and do damage, right? There'd have to be some pretty compelling stuff that happens when you dodge instead of... Okay. I guess you would dodge if you wanted to be able to refill your mana faster. A bunch of this stuff costs mana. Why would you want a perfect dodge when you could just do the blink thing and do damage? And it sounds like this also makes bosses easier to kill, since you both get stronger reveal weaknesses, whatever that means. Very weird. Okay. Probably go... threat detection next. So far, counter is the only thing that's consuming mana. Yeah, I feel good about this. Yeah. Music. We can rest. We can... Where's the other new stuff? We can fast travel. Don't know that we have different weapons that we need to save this for. I feel like we just always have the same weapon, so I'm going to attack power enhancement, level 1. A weapon core. Success. Attack power increase from 450 to 490. And we are missing stuff for another socket and more items. I think we've interacted with all of the things. Let us share.
Adam,
Yeah?
about yesterday. Thank you for saving me.
It's nothing, really. Though I have used up almost all of the exospine materials that I collected over the years.
Oh,
It's alright. It now means we can help each other. We can track down the Alpha Naytiba together. And, well, I'd have trouble making it out here by myself anyway. If you can locate the Hall of Records, you'll have done more than enough.
listen, don't worry. I promise. I'll make sure to repay you.
Her face is so angular. From here. We go up. Just the meaning of this yellow paint.
Look! That's not an ordinary enemy!
Adam, get back!
Nope. Okay. It's a good ability. Okay, I was expecting my sword to go there. That's my bad. Oh. That did a ton of damage. Do have quick combats. Wonder what happens if I fail though.
You defeated it, Eve. Amazing.
It wasn't an Alpha Naytiba.
It wasn't, but still so strong.
So brave.
Things will only get harder.
Maybe. Anyway, please show me the next route, Adam.
Right, hold on. Let me take a look at the map data.
Can I have that freaking box passcode?
As the crow flies, the Hall of Records isn't too far from here. But an entire block
Here's
is
how it's
submerged.
the birds.
We have to find a way to cross.
Are you saying that there's no way?
I found it. Do you see the sign behind the stone statue? There's a transportation device there that you can use.
What? You really think that these abandoned devices are still going to work?
Well, the supply camp was in one piece. Let's just try to stay positive.
Uh-huh. Positive. Sure.
Achievement. Abandon. Defeated. Abandon. Give me stuff. Bug gear. Love it. No weapon for me. So far from the last camp. This is good though, I appreciate it, since I was going to go back and see if I could spend some skill points and stuff. Really, we were rewarded a skill point for defeating a boss, right? 2 skill points for defeating a boss. So I'm going to guess that we're a ways away from seeing another boss, so we'll improve our counter ability. I'm assuming this is mostly useful for, well, this is mostly useful for bosses. This gives us a way to spend our mana. Oh, hi. After perfect parry hold. Okay. Is that not perfect? That was it. Okay. That's fun. We invested well. I feel like I'm not doing it properly. That is not the right ability. That's because I depleted his stance. Again. It needs to be really fast after the parry. That one did something different because I depleted the stance, not because I did something different myself. I missed. Oh, that didn't stun him though. Counters and stuns it. not sure that I do. I think I need to look up how it's supposed to work. Tab C. We have 2 SP to spend. You learned that. Great ability. I think that may also be where we pause for now. Not sure if I'll be back on today, but this has been fun. Performance is quite good. I'm sitting at around 75. We were obviously in like the 90s earlier. Which is pretty good for not having closed my browser or anything to free up more resources. Fighting feels very nice. I like that there's a lot of combos without a huge number of buttons. And I would say my biggest annoyance is movement in like fine movement. It's like I'm standing still, I want to turn around. I hear just like a little bit of weird movement to get there. Which sort of makes sense from like how a human moves, but is bad for fine movement control in tight spaces, like when we're walking along ledges and stuff, or at a precipice, where a human would be more careful about not flinging themselves off of the thing than Eve is. And also look at our upgrades that we got. I think we got something here. So we're now better at combo attacks. We can increase our beta rate. We don't care about beta, we don't use our spells. The only thing we have is that counter one we just got. That one we'll use because it's not a spell, it's just an attack. And 4.5% DR. I think I'd rather that my combo attacks were stronger. And we have no new skills. Yeah, fun game so far. I will be back to it. And that is it for now. So, if you've been watching, live or on VOD, thank you for your interest, and have a wonderful day. Bye!